name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Next up will be race number 5. Race number 5, at this stage of the game, there are 9 runners set to go down to the start. They'll jump at 15:05, 1700 meters the distance. When you look at the form, you've got number 2, Ultimate Jewel, and a horse like number 7, His Master's Voice. They're the 2 form horses in the race. When you look at the betting, they also agree. Number 2, Ultimate Jewel, 22-10, joint with number 7, His Master's Voice. Number 4, Valerian Knight. That'll be my tentative first selection at 5-1. I think Raheel also likes a bit of number 4, Valerian Knight. And then if you're looking for 1 or 2 others, maybe number 1, Whiz Bang at around 10-1, also from the Yogas Governor stable. But I'm going to start with number 4, Valerian Knight. Now, when you look at the betting market first time out, drifted right off the boards. They couldn't give away 66-1 race time, indicating that he would need the experience, and he wasn't fancied. He was also drawn 13 out of 13, which wasn't going to help his cause. That was on the turf over 1400. He steps up to the 1700. Being a son of Jackson, he's crying out for the extra ground. He's out of a path fork mare, and if you look at his positions, he only made up a few positions, but he made up a bit of ground, from 10.3 lengths down 4.7 lengths behind Action Start. I think there's a lot of improvement to come. He'll be the horse for me that is going to be the big improver in the race. Number 2, Ultimate Jewel. He's got racing fitness on his side. He's run 4th, 2nd, and 2nd in his recent runs. He's got the best of the draw. He did try the 1800 last time out, which I was a little bit concerned about. And Raheel, getting to number 2, Ultimate Jewel, then you can get back to number 4, Valerian Knight. For me, Ultimate Jewel last time, the question mark was going the 1800, and he seemed to stay it well enough.
Yeah, absolutely. He didn't seem to have any issues with the trip at all. Like you, it was a concern for me as well. I didn't think he'd quite get the 1800 meter trip, and Zacco won a comfortable race there from the Allison Wright yard. So, and Zacco was the improving horse in the race as well. So, Ultimate Jewel, he is vulnerable to improving horses, but he seems to have probably found the right type of field to shed that maiden tag. He's had 11 starts, and in KZN of late, you would have noticed that horses that have been maybe costly to follow, who have been long-time maidens, have generally got it right of late. And for number 2, Ultimate Jewel, that could give the stable and the owners a bit of confidence there. He's a horse that does get Keegan and Mello now, so that's a positive jockey booking. He's going on the poly track once again, no issue with the surface, and it could be 12-time lucky for this individual. But like you, number 4, Valerian Knight, that's going to be a top choice for me. Drawn out very deep on debut, 13 out of 13. Much better drawn, smaller field, less competitive lineup as well. And if we pull out that form line, there's been 4 runners for winner, 2nd and a 3rd, along with a 5th aerial display coming through to win. So I think Valerian Knight, the improvement factor lies with him. Whether he's going to need his 2nd run as well, just to tighten up, only the race will tell. But if he doesn't just need it, he's the horse that they all have to beat, and he represents tremendous value at 5-1 in the market. And then we have number 7, His Master's Voice. His last 2 starts have been much improved runs. Beaten 2nd, narrowly behind Unique Power in that penultimate run. Then last time out behind Caramel Fudge. Action Time was a winner from that form line. So we'll see how he does go on the poly track. But for me, number 4, like you, Sheldon, Valerian Knight, ahead of the 2-horse Ultimate Jewel. Jackpot-wise, you happy to go 2 horses, or would you include His Master's Voice as well?
I'm going to include His Master's Voice and number 1, Whiz Bang. This horse, Whiz Bang, last time I had a little bit of an interest in him. I thought he'd run a much improved race. Although he ran back in 5th position, he never threatened. But I just get the feeling over 1700, he's a horse who seems to lose interest early on and he runs on late. So I think for the exotics, if you're looking to beat the top few in the betting, throw number 1, Whiz Bang.
Yeah, Sheldon's selection number 1, Bang, who could have just needed a bit of racing to learn what it's all about and mature nicely, and he could run a much improved race on Wednesday. So the 1 for Sheldon has the each way play in the race, but for both of us, number 4, Valeria Knight, is going to be the top choice ahead of number 2, Ultimate Julu, we have healthy respect to and could get it right at the 12th time of asking.
Good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.